Today, I want to rank a majority of the made by Shopify apps on the App Store. So now that we're right here on the App Store, we are gonna start with Shopify Inbox. We're gonna rank them and we're gonna let you know which ones deserve you installing them and which ones just forget about them, So Shopify Inbox is the first one. This one, I wouldn't say it's not super recent. It's not one of the newest ones, but it is pretty recent, I would say. Do they have 2019? Okay, it's not that recent, but I think it has become more prevalent lately, and that's because I feel like everyone's sort of saying, hey, you need to chat in your store. So Shopify Inbox, although Shopify Inbox should be called Shopify Chat, but no, it's good with the inbox. But it allows you to have a chat right within your store. You can do FAQs, you can do a lot of cool things actually with it, because you can actually send product recommendations. So it's all sort of built in within your store. So it gives you a little bit more power than, let's say you have maybe some kind of chat option that's a third party, that is not even the App Store, but you've had it for so long that you're just using it. It may not have some of the same things where you can quickly pull up their order, you can quickly pull up products and showcase them right here within the chat. And then also the other biggest thing I would say is that you can manage different places. So Messenger, Instagram, DMs, they all can come into your chat. So to me, here we have our trusty tier group again. To me, I think that Shopify Inbox, I think it's a solid, good A tier app. Again, just like we did last time with the themes, this may change, right, depending on what we feel that the tier ranking should be. So I'm just doing this off the cuff. So I do think Shopify Inbox, it's a good A tier. Majority of people should have it installed. If you don't, then you still need some kind of chat functionality in your store to do that. So, all right, Shopify Translate and Adapt. Now this one is new. Yeah, 2022. Okay, that's better. This one has the opportunity or the ability to translate your store. So again, for clothing stores that are in multiple locations or selling to multiple countries, the Translate and Adapt is going to be really good. We've used it recently for a store, and it's really nice. It may be a little bit confusing in how you do it, but once you have your Shopify Market set up, this app just allows you to, for example, like on the announcement bar where you have free shipping in the US for 35 and over. Maybe in the UK, you have it for 42 pounds and over. So you can actually manipulate that text to change by using Shopify Translate and Adapt. I mean, it's a good, solid app. I think it does the job pretty well. Do I think every store needs it? And that's, I think, the ranking. It's more so on, the quality of the app, obviously, but also, does every clothing store needs this? I think it's a B. We're gonna leave it here at B for now. Again, excellent app, and it does what it's supposed to do, but do I think everyone needs it? No, I don't think everyone needs it. Moving on to the next one, Shopify Email. Okay, Shopify Email is their response to, I guess, Klaviyo and everything that Klaviyo has been doing. With Shopify Email, you can actually set up automations, so you can do the abandoned checkout, abandoned cart, you can do abandoned product browse, which is actually a really good one. And then you can do different workflows, so depending on what the customer does, you can actually send automated emails. You can also send just one-off email campaigns as well. I believe that the pricing, 10,000 manual or automated emails each month, they're free. And after that, it's $1 for every 1,000 emails that you send. So if you're using Klaviyo and you want an alternative, or maybe you're not using anything right now, start with this. Shopify Email is going to get you to a point where it may not have all the best and greatest features, and maybe customization wise on the actual email, it may not be the best, but you still can get your emails to be branded, have your colors, have your logos, etc., and do maybe some simple designs, but it's still gonna get you to a point where you're at least making some money from your email, where you may not even be spending anything for the actual app. So I think Shopify Email, again, if you're using Klaviyo or some other big name app for emails, then I think you're good. But to me, this is an S tier app. So if you are, again, starting out and you need this, basically, it's one of those that you absolutely need. I would say that's a crucial app that you need. But again, if you're using some other third-party app, then keep using Klaviyo, keep using Attentive. You don't necessarily need to kind of downgrade to Shopify Email. Now, if you want to save some money, Shopify email is definitely the place to go. Okay, next up we have Shopify Search and Discovery. This is also a newer app. A lot of people don't know about this app, but this actually allows you to do 3 different things. One is add filters to your store. So think of filters as, you are on the collection page, you're looking at a lot of different products and you want to filter by color. I just want to see the red t-shirts, and then I just want to see the $30 red t-shirts, and then I just want to see the $30 red t-shirts that are in stock, etc. So you can do a lot of different filters, a lot of different things depending on your store. This app allows you to do just that, to select the filters that you want to showcase on your product page. Beyond the filters, search. It also allows you to set up search synonyms. So for example, if you have pants, but you also have trousers, but you also have shorts, anytime someone searches for pants, all of those words are going to be counted as sort of synonyms. So you can set up those synonym groups within search. It also gives you analytics on the search and filters and all that kind of stuff. And then lastly is the product recommendations. So you can actually customize your product recommendations, which we're going to have a video on how to exactly do this coming up soon. So be paying attention to that, and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to be notified when this new video drops. But yeah, search and discovery, I think absolutely this is S tier. Everyone needs this app. Even if you have some old filter app that you were using, get rid of it. Use Shopify Search and Discovery. Product reviews. This is one of those really old apps. Like, look at that, 2010. And to be honest, it doesn't feel like they've done anything to upgrade this app. Hopefully they do sometime soon, where maybe it's geared more towards UGC and photography and you responding. And I don't know. To me, it's a little bit outdated. Does it get the job done? Yeah, kinda. To be honest, like even for someone who's starting out, I would not recommend product reviews. Product reviews, it just lacks way too many features and way too many things that stores nowadays have. So hopefully, I'm guessing Shopify should update this app. But if they don't, I would stick with some other third-party apps out there. I don't think this is D. Is it D? Yeah, whatever. Let's just put it there. Lowest of the low. So what I said. All right, next up, the buy button channel. To be honest, this is another one of those apps that this is more of a, I would say even like sales channel instead of an actual app, but it lets you basically put that buy button on maybe other people's blog posts, or other websites, etc. It doesn't have the greatest ratings and reviews. Again, it's a very simple, basic app that allows you to basically sell your products on other stores. So if you have someone writing a blog post about your product and you want to include an add to cart button right within that blog post, you can do that with these add to cart essentially. You can even have a floating add to cart, so they want to add multiple items right within that different website. You can. To be honest, do I think a lot of people are using it right now? I don't think so. Is it functional? Yes, I think it's functional. I'm gonna put it as a C tier. Again, I don't know. You may need it, but to be honest, a lot of people I don't think have the buy button channel installed. All right, next up is Geolocation, probably the worst rated Shopify app, 2.4 stars. This is very simply, I mean, you set up your channels or your Shopify markets right within the markets setting, but this geolocation app, all it does is it just has a pop-up. It has a pop-up that it recognizes when someone is, for example, coming in from Canada and letting them know, hey, do you want to switch some of the things that we have here so that you can see the Canadian version of this website? This app does combine with the Translate and Adapt, in a sense that if in Translate and Adapt you set up things for Canadian customers, then this app is just going to give them a reminder that, hey, you've reached our US version of this website, and if you want to switch it, we may have, the pricing that will change, we'll have maybe some text that will change. So again, this is just more of the pop-up that shows up to let customers know, hey, you can switch to the Canadian version or the UK or the Japan version of this store. Again, not a lot of good reviews out there. Again, all of these apps that we're talking about today, they're made by Shopify and they're free. But geolocation, again, it serves a purpose, and I think it's good. It's fine. I'm gonna go right there in par with the Translate and Adapt. Those two apps, I would say they're kind of tandem type apps. where maybe in the future they'll combine them. I don't know, we'll see. All right, next up we have Linkpop. But also, I mean, if you're liking all these recommendations and what we're talking about on each of these apps, we actually have a new service called the Website VIP Day, where we complete your Shopify store in one day. And we also make recommendations, just like we're making right now on this video. We make app recommendations. We tell you what's working, what's not working, some of the best practices for your store. So if you're interested in that, make sure to click on the link in the description below. Now, Linkpop. Linkpop is actually the response to, what is it, Linktree, where, to be honest, I think that Linktree does have a paid option if you want some of the features that Linkpop has. So like having videos show up, having your products show up right within Linkpop. It's actually features that I think Linktree considers more premium, and you can just get them for free by using Linkpop. So Linkpop is just that link in bio that you can put on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. It's made by Shopify, it's free. You can just connect your store super easily. To be honest, I think this is a A tier. I mean, again, it's one of those things where I don't know if let's go with S tier. S tier, yeah, let's go with S tier. I think this is something that everyone needs. If you are on social media, which you should be, which everyone is, I think, I would hope, then you need something like this, like Linkpop. And I would recommend Linkpop. Again, you can't beat free. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't beat free. Even if you have some other app that you think it does wonders for it. I mean, again, I don't think you can beat this. They've actually also have a little bit of analytics and traffic insights, so you can get to know where people are clicking, which is super beneficial. And just make a few changes to the branding too. Background colors, your logo, etc. You can change. All right, moving on to next one, Shopify Collabs. We actually made a video recently about Shopify Collabs. So if you haven't checked that out, you can check it out here on our channel. Shopify Collabs just allows you to find influencers, sort of hire them, keep them organized, recruit them, so you have a dedicated page where you can talk about some of the benefits. Again, review and approve, send them gifts, handle all the transactions right within the app. Again, if you're just starting out, I think influencers and UGC is definitely the future. I don't think it's necessarily something, if you're just starting out, again, that you need maybe right away, but you might. I would say this is an A tier app. It does have its quirks here and there, but it does the job pretty well. And again, to me, it's just more of staying and getting organized with your influencers and content creators and having them all in one place. And again, it's free, it's made by Shopify. You have it right here within your dashboard. I would say that's an A tier app. Moving on to the next one, we have customer privacy. Again, this is probably one of those, 2020, wow. I figured this was like a way older app. Again, maybe this is the worst rated app, 2.3. Maybe we have to do a ranking on like the worst rated apps. And they don't get a lot of good ratings because a lot of times people just get super frustrated. Maybe Shopify customer service may not be the best, but all these apps work and they do serve a purpose. And for example, this one right here, it just handles your cookie preferences and the California law and like GDPR as well. So the California, the CCPA setting. So all of this, which again is some of those things that you absolutely need on your store. Like, you need to stay compliant with all these rules and regulations and laws. So again, Shopify just giving you the tools in order to get that done. And you can do it very easily for free with this customer privacy app. As far as like tier ranking, it's something that you need. So I'm gonna go with A. I would say like A, B, or not A, S, A, and B are the apps that like I would highly recommend that you have installed. S for sure. A is like you definitely want it, but you may not need it. B is a more optional. C is like you probably don't need this, and D is don't even try to install that. Okay, next up we have Shopify Flow. Shopify Flow is also a newer one. Not great reviews right now. They're still adding more functionality to it, but Shopify Flow is the Zapier of Shopify. It allows you to do a lot of different customizations, a lot of different things. We've made a couple of videos on Shopify Flow and how to get different things done with it. Super powerful. It's just, you can automate a lot of different things in your store. And if you're working with a big team and you need maybe even notifications, or you want your customers to get different emails or different things, Shopify Flow is the place. If you want to hide items in your store based on different rules, you can do that. So there's definitely a lot of things that you can do with Shopify Flow, and there are more and more apps that are getting added to be able to use right within Shopify Flow. So you can actually connect Shopify made by Shopify apps, and you can connect third-party apps to do a lot of different cool things. So Shopify Flow, I would say it's an S tier. Do I think that everyone needs it right away? No, but it's a magnificent app. It's a newer app. They allowed more accounts to use it, not just like Shopify Plus users. So yeah, I would say it's an S tier just because of the features and functionality and just everything that allows you to do. Like, it's great. All right, next up we have Shopify Forms. Shopify Forms is just a simple way to gather some emails in your store or even phone numbers. The only drawback to this is, I mean, it's very simple. It's very basic. So as far as like your pop-ups, like they do have the same functionality as Klaviyo, where they have like that persistent pop-up on the corner where you can always click on it and see the full pop-up. But I would say it's very simple, very basic right now. Hopefully they do keep making this app better. But yeah, not entirely great. Is it functional? Yeah, it works. It's awesome. But is it the best? No. I would say it's a B tier. Again, if you don't have anything else, at least install this so you can get something in place. And then lastly, we have Planet Carbon Neutral Shipping. This is like just an additional feature. I think it used to be called something else. It didn't used to be called Planet, because I think I made a video in the past where I mentioned this, but I don't remember it being called Planet. But anyways, it just gives the customer the option to offset their shipping. So whenever you ship a product, obviously it has to go in a truck that has emissions, maybe it has to go on a plane that has emissions. So this app automatically calculates what the emissions are going to be and allows the customer to pay a little bit extra to offset those emissions. I think it's a great way to sort of incentivize your customers, right? To do some good. Do I think everyone needs it? Yes, everyone needs it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think everyone necessarily needs this app. It's really up to you on how you want to handle that portion of your business. Is it beneficial? Does it look good in the customer's eyes? Absolutely. Do I think everyone needs it? I don't think so. Is it function? It's not a complete trash. I'm gonna put it at a C tier. Again, I don't think it's bad necessarily. Do I think people actually need it? It's really up to you on that one. It's more of an optional type app for sure. Okay, then we have the ranking. I love it. I love the symmetry there with the ranking. I think it looks great. So we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C, and D. Absolutely do not use the product reviews app. Use something else. And then, yeah, all the other ones that we talked about there. I love this. It looks great. If you have any questions about any of these apps, let me know in the comments below. And we'll probably be making more videos ranking apps, maybe in terms of categories, maybe upsell apps, maybe apps made by a certain app developer. So if you have any requests on the rankings that we should do, let me know down below and we'll make that video next for you. See you on the next one.